5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hello, YouTube, and welcome to the Spring and Summer Showcase of 2019. I am your lovely host, the Moderate Gamer, or Mitchell, one of the three main hosts of the Moderate Gamer. Let's just go right into everything and talk about some stuff, because if those that have just now tuned into our showcase, maybe watching us for the first time, are like, what the heck is a showcase? Is this like The Price is Right or something like that? No, this is sadly not like The Price is Right showcases where we give away prizes or anything like that. Maybe one day, maybe the next showcase, I don't know. We will have to see how the channel grows, but we would love to do something like that. We're definitely not against that. But for now, no, what the showcase is, it debuts everything to come to the channel as well as what needs to be finished up for the channel. So basically gives you rundown for that season. So this one's called the Spring Summer Showcase. All the videos to come or finish up during the spring and summer season, with a few exceptions, because a lot of the things at the very end are going to be later on that might not finish during those seasons, but they can still potentially get started up, or at least have hints of when they might be started near the end. But I want to really quickly preface, before we go really hardcore diving into all this, about the Fall Winter Showcase of 2018 to 2019. Many of you know during that time we had a very difficult period, and I don't know how else to do with this, but other than just bluntly coming out and saying it all, but with moving, deaths in the family, loss of, me and my wife had a miscarriage during the time. We had, like I said, lost family members. We were moving from our location we were at. A bunch of just stress on top of other stress that was with work and everything else that just got in the way of what we wanted to do in the fall, winter time. Yes, I know we were still making videos and making content, but as much as we were saying we wanted to be more consistent, we weren't. And I do apologize for that, but I hope a lot of you will understand all the circumstances to why we weren't consistent. I don't know how else to better say this. But we are here, nevertheless, in the Spring Summer Showcase, out here in the beautiful outdoors. I always do these outdoors. I always do these in different styles. I almost thought to do this as like the beginning announcer, like like the singing of the Price is Right theme. I don't want to do the whole thing because I don't want to get copyrighted or anything like that. But then being like, YouTube, come on down, like something like that. But then I was like, no, that really incentivizes that the fact that we might be doing a giveaway showcase, which, like I said, I want to one day, but we just don't have the time to do it right now. But maybe one day, I'm really hoping, but we'll just see how the channel keeps progressing and what we can potentially give away one day. But as many of you know, I love always doing these outdoors. You get more scenery, and now that we have moved, I get some new scenery to kind of mess with. So I got some waterfalls over that direction. I've got, I don't know, shelters and animal life that I'm sure I'll walk past. I don't know. We'll have to just kind of figure as we are moving along and moseying along here. I don't want to move too much because I don't want to make you guys like feel like you're on a boat or something like that, because I know usually my arm doesn't stay very still when I'm holding my camera, which is a bad thing. I know I need to work on it, but I'm not very much a vlogger, so have to kind of like learn how to do this. Maybe I'll have to get a tripod set up. I don't know. We'll figure that out later down the road. But anyway, let's talk about some quick things that kind of mix in with this Spring Summer Showcase. So let's talk about the beginning stuff, what we want to kind of finish up on the channel, what we are looking to improve, all that. So starting really after this video, we're going to start function toward more live streams, meaning we're going to slew away from the editing, and which I know wasn't a lot because we didn't really have an editing system. I've been trying to find something along that line, but I haven't really had the time to test them out, and I want to keep our channel consistent with videos. But either way, slewing away from that and bringing more tons of live videos. What that does is means there's more potential of daily, if not daily, at least maybe 3 videos a week to the channel that are live, that maybe you guys can come in and hang with us, and even if you can't, you can watch it later after the live video post. And I think that'll be a lot of fun. And I know during the fall winter we said we wanted to slew away from the live videos and go more toward regular videos until we got some growth. Well, many of you do know we did grow at least like near 2 or 3 times our size, because I believe when the Fall Winter Showcase debuted, we were at like lower than maybe 60 subscribers. I don't remember the exact number, but it was definitely less than 70. and now we're above, I believe the last check we were at 147. So basically, like I said, almost near tripling our size in that time being. So after doing some thinking, talking with other YouTubers, going around different platforms, watching others, how they have grown, I want to go back to on my word basically and say maybe we can do some live streaming, because of the fact that yes, yeah, I'll be honest with you, it does make it easier. You don't have to worry about the editing, the posting, all that beautiful stuff. It makes it so much more simple, and honestly it'll be more easier with my work schedule and everything else that kind of goes on with the other two co-hosts that are in school and everything. If we can just go live and post them directly, it's a lot easier for some people to just pop in during that time. And as we keep being consistent and daily, we'll continue to grow. And now, like I told you guys, and I will probably always continue to repeat this over and over again, and I'm sorry for doing so, but whether we have no subscribers or millions of subscribers, we love what we do. We love the content that we're putting out there on YouTube. We just love having a good time and having fun. Hopefully we can give you guys a laugh. Hopefully, you know, you guys will enjoy it when you come here. Yes, we have a little bit in our minds of the analytics of it all, but overall we really just mostly are like, we're making the videos because we love playing games, and we're like, you know what, we'll bring it to a platform maybe other people can kind of see these games that maybe no one else has played, or just give another voice that maybe someone can relate to. I don't know, but our main thing is not only for we want ourselves to grow, obviously. I mean, I'm not gonna lie about that, but whether we do or don't, our main thing is spreading the love elsewhere. We go finding other communities, whether they be small or big, and spread some love, be in their comment section, become involved, all that, and that's how we all branch out. I think that's a good thing for YouTube, is we all try to help each other out. Like I said, whether you're big or small, it helps either way. But having just that one extra person be like, you know what, I'll go check this guy out. Maybe I'll like some of their content. And yeah, you can still have the person you support the most overall, but maybe if you find somebody else, you'll be like, oh, you know what, this guy kind of vibes with me too. I had that personally happen. As many of you know, my main channel, whatever you want to say, inspiration, all that, was Vinny, or AKA Original 151. He really pushed me to get into the YouTube and how I wanted to commentate and everything like that. Yeah, he's a little more or less PG than I think I want to try to be. Now, mind you, I'm not going to be perfectly PG because I'm an adult, but still, he was a main influencer. But then, as I got in his community, became more involved, found so many people through his community, and found a lot what they call their family inside of his community and others, I branched out and found some others like United Gamer, Asteroid, that have really hardcore now, especially in this last year, helped me on how to branch out and become a better channel overall and a better content creator throughout this entire process. And I honestly can never thank them enough for all the influence that they've given me, and they're such humble humans that it's just like they're inspirations, honestly, for it all. So that's why I say, like, yeah, as much as Vinny's still like my main one, obviously through Vinny I found these other content creators of United Gamer or Asteroid Mania videos that have also influenced me, and I'm like, you know what, I want to watch their content because they also make me want to thrive even more so. And like I said, there's still some smaller content creators out there that I've kind of enjoyed watching. Admiral Kip, Big Uzi, Stealth Shadow, Internal, oh god, Short Tempered. I'm gonna miss people if I keep naming them, and I'm gonna be mad. Roya, I don't know. There's so many that I've become into a family with, and everything like that. I think Absolute I didn't mention either. Either way, they all know who they hopefully are. I love every single one of them, and they're big time supporters of me, and hopefully they feel like I'm a supporter of them, even though I can't be there all the time with my work schedules and everything like that, and trying to stay consistent now that I'm on the YouTube grind again. But again, that's what I'm saying. Why not all of us try to spread some love out and help each other grow? Yeah, even you just sitting right there. I see you. Yeah, I see you. And I see your friend over there too. The one without the shirt. Yeah, him, like over there. No, you don't have to put a shirt on. Actually, you look really good without the shirt. So please, keep the shirt off for all of us. Sorry, I didn't mean to get distracted. He's really attractive without a shirt on. So I just had to mention that real quick so we can move forward. But let's dive right into, we talked about too much blibber jabber. Let's dive right into the spring and summer showcase. And I'll do timestamps through all this, so if you're ever watching again, You can figure out what timestamp you need to go to for certain products, when they might come out, when they have an idea of being whatever, if you want to see art for it. I'll have timestamps so you can skip ahead so you're not having to watch the whole video over again. As much as I would love you to, I want to provide those timestamps for those that are like, you know what, I want to find this certain thing that the Moderate Gamer talked about. You don't have to watch all this intro again. You don't have to go hunting for it. I'm going to try to put timestamps and all in this showcase so you guys can find it all. But let's just dive right into the spring and summer showcase. And as many of you know, I always have my handy dandy, no, not notebook, script. Duh. Come on now. You guys got Blue's Clues on your mind, and not that that's a bad thing, but yeah, no, I always have my script. And for those of you that maybe said script, I give you an A for today's class. Good job paying attention to at least 2 of my showcases, because I think there was one that I didn't have a paper script. I usually have either a computer script or something else. So let's just dive right into this. So let's start with the beginning of the spring and summer showcase of what's to kind of finish up or maybe get started here very soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and look it over. All right, first thing on my list is the Pokemon Leaf Green Randomizer. We're going to start a brand new live series playing Pokemon Leaf Green, if we haven't already. I don't know, depends on when this video goes up. It might be already going, or it might be starting after this video. We'll just have to kind of see how this whole editing thing goes. But Pokemon Leaf Green, I made the intro for it. I found some art via websites and stuff like that, so can't take all the quality on the art, what's the word I'm looking for? The credit for the art that I use, because obviously I either got it from images or whatever, but I still found a way to make it work and look nice. So I don't know, it's kind of like somewhat created, but the intro I did make using music from, you know, other sources, putting it together and making it sound good. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I'll probably have the intro play for the first like 4 or 5 episodes, then cut it off and we'll just keep diving in, or we might have a timer. I don't know, we'll kind of mess with it as we go. But please go and support the Leaf Green series. If you by chance are just watching this now after all this has posted, please go support that series. I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of craziness. It's going to be our first live randomizer series since the Sleep Lock, really, which I don't even know if you would consider that a series or whatever, but that's what we are going to be doing, is Pokemon Leaf Green Randomized, and I'm super looking forward to it. And that's going to be a hopefully near daily series, like I said. And there might be some mix and matching, so keep that in mind. Kingdom Hearts 2. We are currently playing Kingdom Hearts 2. I believe we're at least halfway through the game. We have just beaten, and spoilers in case anybody doesn't want to know anything about Kingdom Hearts 2, go ahead and stop listening now. But we are just past the, I think, the Atlantica world and all that, so we're heading toward like Pirates of the Caribbean and all that beautiful stuff. So for those that want to continue watching that series or go back and watch anything you maybe have missed, that series is already on the channel, but we're, like I said, we're about halfway through, and we're going to continue playing through until we beat that game, then work our way to Kingdom Hearts 3, and then I think after 3, what we're going to do is go play all the in-between games, the Birth by Sleep, 358 over 2 days, the, you know, Dream Drop Distance, Chain of Memories, all those other games that I've either barely touched or only somewhat touched. So that's really the game plan going forward, and I hope you guys will be there for that series. And like I said, if you guys can't come out during the streams, I'm not going to be upset. Some people have lives. If you can pop in later, that's perfectly fine. And like I say, if you don't like, say you don't like Pokemon and whatever, you don't have to support that thing. Maybe you'll find something else on the channel that you do like. And I mean, it's all up to you. It's your opinion. You can support whatever, however you would like, even if you don't like something. But you know what? If you don't like something we're doing, just let us know so we maybe can improve it for you, or maybe bring that thing that you might like to the channel so you can enjoy it. Let's see. Pokemon Quest. An episode that actually just dropped very recently on the channel was Pokemon Quest, actually. And I told you guys I want to bring that actually as a live series as well, because it'll be a lot easier to make and get out on time, and with all the grinding that takes place in that game, it'll be a lot easier to kind of do that live and have people to talk to instead of just grinding continuously off screen. And maybe somebody can drop it and be like, oh, this is maybe how you play the game or what you needed to win going forward. So that's why I kind of want to bring it live. Maybe I can have some help with it. Not an expert in it, but I do enjoy playing the game. Yeah, I know it's kind of died down now more so, but we can still have some fun playing Pokemon Quest and finishing up that playthrough. We are on World 6, I believe, on Pokemon Quest out of whatever many worlds. I don't know if it's like Mario where there's 8. I don't know if there's like 20. I have no idea. But we'll continue playing through Pokemon Quest. Next up, without even looking at my script, I already memorized this one, Pokemon Versus. We have a couple more Pokemon Versus coming up. One's going to be a very unique one. I've been hinting at this one on Twitter, and if you're not following our Twitter, it's @ModerateGamer. All the links are in the description. We also have an Instagram. We give a lot of behind the scenes, things to come when we might go live, things like that. We need to get better with our social media, yes, and we will. But if you want those socials, there they are, and they kind of give you hints on what maybe is to come potentially soon. But Pokemon Versus, we are going to do a very unique one that hopefully no one else has done before, but a Pokemon Versus that takes place on Super Smash Brothers. And I know many of you are gonna be like, how would you even do that? It's not like VGC, it's not like, you know, Pokemon Showdown, it's, you know, really weird. We have a whole method to it, and I thought about talking about it in this video, but what I'm just gonna go ahead and say is just click the links. Obviously we'll have all the links in the description to that video. Go and watch it. It'll give you an in-depth thing right in the beginning of exactly what we're doing and how we're doing it for Pokemon Versus. There's gonna be 4 parts, I believe, that I remember for that series. So definitely go and support that. I hope you guys will enjoy this unique Pokemon Versus that hopefully you've never seen before. Next up, we got a new new Mario series that's going to be dropping here very soon. Obviously, we finally finished Mario 3D Land. I keep wanting to say Pokemon. I need to get my head off Pokemon. Okay, it's off Pokemon. Here we go. But Mario 3D Land, we just finished up, so we got a new Mario series starting up. And it's going to be the last one, hopefully without face cam and art and all that type of stuff, unless I find some miracle way to add it on my computer with my new setup, which I really doubt. That's pretty much how this next one's going to be. But after we beat this next game, we're going to go in order from the original Mario Bros. And work our way forward. So Super Mario, the Super Mario World, Sunshine, 64, Odyssey, whatever else of Mario games you want to say. We'll play all those, and we'll be able to capture 90% of those with face cam and everything like that with either our PC or capturing software, hopefully by the time we get to said games like Odyssey or Mario Wii or something like that. But oh yeah, but just, I totally spaced it. I was saying we have a new Mario series. The new Mario series is New Super Mario Bros. 2. I gotta remember that new in the beginning. And it's one that's on the 3DS. I don't have a 3DS capture, but I was like, you know what? Let's do the 2 that I can't capture. Just get them out of the way. So they're done with. We can then focus on ones that have the face cam, everything like that, and then continue going forward. So New Super Mario Bros. 2 for the 3DS will be dropping here soon on the channel. So hope you guys will be looking forward to that video. Platinum. Oh god. Platinum. I knew eventually I would come to this series. So Platinum's been a weird series and probably should have been finished already, if not long ago. But there's been a good couple problems that I've been like, I was trying to think of a number like 3, 5. I don't know. There's been a good number of problems, ranking from audio issues, editing issues, capturing issues. I don't know. You name it, there's pretty much been an issue with it. And it all just revolves around the fact that I started Platinum on my old computer, thinking I could just find a way to make it run. Got myself all the way near the 2nd badge now, and it's come to the point where I can't stand the lag anymore. I can't stand the stuff. It just like, it makes me feel really bad about bringing that kind of product. You know, you make a 30-minute episode and you've gone all of like 20 feet. Like, you just feel like you made no progress. And I found some other emulators that run a little bit smoothly, but I'm like, maybe I'll just set it up on a new computer with the live series and go forward with that with Platinum. And I think that's what I'm going to do, is just bring it live, have fun with it. And if I can transfer my save data, I will. If I can't, then I wouldn't mind just starting over and maybe trying to catch up on another emulator off screen. I don't know. There's a bunch of different things I can mess with on Platinum, but either way, I think the after this next episode drops, we're going to just make them all live on a better you know, emulator that runs smoothly, and you guys can help me out. Maybe there's some tidbits I can do to make it run faster on Decimate, because I just know it's my PC that's running slow. I already talked about how I want to do better at editing, bringing more better thumbnails and playlists. All the playlists as of right now are updated on the channel. So you should be able to see all the series, new series that we've created in playlists, everything like that. Thumbnails, hopefully after, honestly, the Mario, I don't know, I could probably do it with the Mario 3DS series too. Honestly, I feel like maybe going forward, even especially this video, we can make more fun, creative thumbnails that are not just a title or a image from the gameplay that's happened. You know, it's something that looks a little bit more interactive, and we can have fun with those. I think I can do it with Platinum and all that. It'll take some work, yes, and figuring it out, but I think I can do it, and I think we will. So be on the lookout for some new thumbnails. So that's really all I wanted to talk about for the start of the spring summer showcase. And I will go ahead and quickly preface this, and I should have prefaced this in the beginning for the length of this video, but it is going to be pretty long, but it does, like I said, go in depth of all to come, what will come, everything like that. So that's why the length, honestly. So we'll just talk about some of the things that are going to potentially come to the channel. We already talked a little bit about all the new Kingdom Hearts series, and all those will still have the face cam. And I'm wanting to see if there's a way I can add art to it or not with my PS4 or an Elgato or something if I have it by that time. Adding some art, making it look a little bit nicer, but if I can't, then we'll just stick with the basic PS4 capture and just keep working our way forward with that. We're going to do some more Pokemon hacks. So after we beat Leaf Green, we're going to do some different Pokemon ROMs, whether they be the regular series, you know, like Red, Sun, X, you know, Black, whatever it might be. And then maybe also some Poke hacks, like the GBZ hack or Insurgents, or, I don't know, Dark Violet. I mean, there's literally over hundreds, maybe thousands of ROM hacks we can mess with that I will love to play, and we can bring those to the channel as well. I want to do some also off kind of the main series Pokemon games, like Mystery Dungeon, Pokemon Puzzle League, maybe Pokemon Snap, maybe some of the Flash games. I don't know, different Pokemon content. That'll kind of mix it up, and we can do all those either live or as series with face cam and capturing and art that will look really nice. PokeChat. Many of you may or may not know, but we have a series called PokeChat that is hosted by me and my nephew, and one of my other nephews appears every now and then as another kind of potential voice, but mostly me and my oldest nephew. I don't know how to really correctly word that, but he is Froakie, I am Cinequil. In that series, spoiler alert in case anybody didn't know who the actors were, I think at this point many people should know who the voices were. We don't really hide that well. But yeah, PokeChat will continue on forward. We did obviously a couple new episodes with, you know, I think we've done 2 since the last time of the year hiatus that it had, and I'm sorry for that year hiatus. It just had all those issues, like I said, during the fall winter, and we would just forget to bring the host of the show. I know it sounds silly, but we did, and we wouldn't just sit down and record it whenever we did potentially have them. It was just a bunch of things that we were just not thinking of it, and I know that doesn't sound really that professional, but that's really honestly what happened. So PokeChat will continue though, being a lot more whatever. We'll try to figure out maybe a schedule for it, kind of similar to the inspiration it got it from the Pokemon Talk, where they do it like once a month. I don't know if we'll do it that far apart, but maybe just something to where you know when to expect it to drop and continue forward. We're about 4 away from the season end, and many of you know we hinted at potentially this season being the last season. But we'll just have to see how the season ends and just go from there. And you all will hopefully watch that season ending and know why we are debating it, because it will talk about it in that season ending. We also have, I'm gonna go ahead and switch hands just because my arm's going a little numb. I kind couple more series ideas that are coming forward or potentially starting here soon. We're gonna start with one that we've been looking for a name, and originally we had a name, but then we realized there was already a couple of series with that name. But I'll tell you about the series, and then maybe you guys can leave comments of a name idea, and we can potentially use it. We'll tell you all the rules, all that, and then the name we tentatively have for it, and then go forward. So what we're going to do is a Nuzlocke, a Pokemon, where after every gym fight, whoever wins, the winner gets to choose one Pokemon from his opponent's team to trade to his team. And we would ultimately like it to do it that way, where we can trade with one another. If we can't, then we'll do Wonder Trade. But either way, the winner gets to basically choose if he wants his opponent to trade away a Pokemon to him, or say it's Wonder Trade, he can trade it away to Wonder Trade. Say your opponent had a Kyogre, you can tell him to trade it to you for your Weedle or whatever. Or if we can't do that way and it has to be Wonder Trade, you tell him to Wonder Trade away the Kyogre for whatever he gets. And also, vice versa, if you win, you could choose, like, okay, I want to, say you're doing Wonder Trade way and not the trading way, you can do, like, I want to trade away my Weedle for Wonder Trade and see if I can get something better. Doing it something like that. We were going to call it like a trade lock or something like that, because it had mixes of a Wonder Lock and a trade lock, or a cage lock together, where, you know, you get perks based on winning. But there's already been a lot of trade locks, there's been a lot of swap locks, there's been a bunch of different ones. But we're right now we have the name tentatively as Substitute Lock. Basically another synonym to the word trade is substitute. Doing a substitute lock, and that will be the gist of it. Just trading, you know, if you win, you can get a Pokemon back. Each Pokemon, maybe, I think we're gonna limit to one trade each. We might decide on more, maybe up to 3. But right now I would say just one time each, so you can't try to get something back. But then again, I don't know. There's a bunch of ways where you can kind of mix it around, but we'll figure it out more as it gets closer. But right now that's the tentative results of it, and just, you know, hopefully you guys will enjoy that series. The next series I want to talk about has been one that we talked about for a while, is a co-op with me and my wife Caitlin. She has never played Pokemon, and we've been talking about what game we wanted to do. Originally we were going to say it was going to be Gen 4, but after a lot of talk with different people, a lot of people still consider Platinum, although it be somewhat different than Diamond and Pearl, still overall playing Gen 4. Ultimately, so I was like, okay, you know what, we wanted to say we both wanted to be blind so we can experience it together and have fun with it and experience a new Pokemon game. Well, we were pretty much between Black 2, White 2, or X and Y, so I was like, you know what, let's do Black and White, because obviously Black 2 and White 2 is a sequel. So we'll do Black and White, so neither one of us have ever played it. I mean, I know the Pokemon in the game. She knows some of the Pokemon throughout different generations, but again, I think it's the best game to kind of go with without either one of us knowing what we're doing. Can experience it brand new together, and we're going to do that one as a regular series. So just a regular, you know, playthrough. We have fun, just see how we do. If she feels like she really enjoys the Pokemon thing, then maybe we'll do either a regular Nuzlocke or a randomized Nuzlocke of Black 2, White 2. And say we do regular Nuzlocke for Black 2, White 2, and she still likes it, then maybe randomized for X, Y. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go on forward after the first one. But the first one's just going to be a regular just playthrough. We play together. She gets to experience her first Pokemon game, show it off to the people, with me doing a game I've never played before in Black and White, teaming up together and working forward. We might make it a Nuzlocke-ish type. I don't know. We'll figure it out as I hear more in the comments and talk to other people on what they think. But right now it's tentatively just going to be a playthrough together and enjoying a game for the first time, because I want her to enjoy her first Pokemon experience. I think it'd be a little mean to do a co-op. My nephew VJ, one of the co-hosts, the one that does Froaky's voice, spoiler alert, is doing a Pokemon Emerald extremely randomized Nuzlocke series. Right now on our channel. The first episode is already published on the channel, and he wants to go live with it as often as he can every time he's over, doing a live episode of that going forward. And that's just going to be mostly solely hosted by him, with appearances by me and my other co-host. and that, but mostly only him. So he has some more live series that are centered around him for those that maybe come to watch the channel for his videos or his commentary or something. We want to kind of direct it to where we're kind of separate and have things together. Just like how I do videos by myself. I know I'm the main like protagonist or president of the channel because I'm the one that can easily more make it and want to keep it growing since they are in school and less available. But yeah, he's doing a Pokemon Emerald Extremely Randomized Nuzlocke right now on the channel. The first episode's already up, but yeah, he wants to continue that, and that's going to be another live series that he's going to bring forward to the channel here on out. And then the other co-host, Brian, wants to bring also some live series himself. He said about either doing some of the shooting up games like Fortnite or Call of Duty, or some games on the PC. He mentioned about doing those because he's good at those, and seeing if he could bring those to the channel. I said absolutely, so we might see more of Brian playing some of the games he likes on the channel, and maybe something that you guys would like, seeing I'm not a big of the Call of Duty, you know, those type of kind of games, the shoot 'em up games. And let's see, gotta keep going in my script, you know, can't do this without the script because else I'll probably forget something that could be deemed important. That was all that was on this page, right? Yes. Yeah, excuse me. The wind is not agreeing with me right now. We'll also have a new Pokemon series starting up probably some point after the green, if not maybe during. We'll have to kind of see. We don't want too much going on. For those that watched our channel before, we had at one point we had like 5 or 6 series going on at the same time, and we just couldn't keep up. Something would lag behind because we wanted to focus on something else. Certain things were easier, so it turned out really bad. It was during the time of like Kingdom Hearts 1 and all that, if you're trying to find it by any chance. But we couldn't figure out how to kind of work the system well, but mostly because we just overloaded ourselves. So the most we ever want to have is usually like 3, I think, and that would be of a mix, either live or regular videos. We want to do some of like the bulk recording and stuff so we can always have a video going up. But mostly otherwise, you know, trying to limit ourselves to only a few series so we're not overwhelmed. But another series we want to start up here some point soon is Pokemon Let's Go Shiny Hunting. And I know a lot of people have already done something with shiny hunting and stuff like that. I get that, and you might be like, you know, I've already seen stuff like that. Well, ours is going to be very unique, and I'm really hoping not really many people have done anything like this. But it's basically going to be a shiny, almost not like a shiny Locke, but a shiny, ultra shiny hunt in a sense, where we're going to go route by route. So we'll start on Route 1, which has like your, you know, Pidgey, Rattatas, Bellsprouts, stuff like that. You have to find the shiny for each one of those Pokemon and then move forward. Now you can still hunt around other routes so that way it doesn't get too bland, but mostly you're going to stick with one route at a time before moving forward, catching all the potential Pokemon that have shinies in that area, finding those shinies and, you know, registering. Our thing is to try to get every single Pokemon available in that game is in their shiny versions, and that's what we're going to try to accomplish. So yeah, it sounds crazy, and mind you, if you catch Pidgey on Route 1 shiny, then you don't need to get Pidgey anywhere else on any other routes. You already have them in your Pokedex. So that's the shiny series we're wanting to do, and hopefully you guys think that sounds unique and something you'll want to watch. That'll also be a live series just because of the length of it. Don't really think anybody wants to watch a video of that format. I just feel like a live will be a lot better, but they'll still get posted to the channel, and we'll go forward with that. Obviously with the like weather how it is, as you see before you, very nice weather, warmer out. Obviously I'm in short sleeves, unlike last time where I was in a hoodie and it was cold outside for this showcase. And we're actually doing this one pretty decently on time. We're in the midst of spring right now. It's about mid-April, really. So we're not that much into it, where last time we were already into the next season. But either way, let's talk about this. So now it's nicer outside, so we can do a lot more of those outside videos. We talked about doing a real life Wii Sports. We go play tennis and bowling and baseball in real life and make it a real life Wii Sports and make it that way. Doing some of the other Wii Sports games that are on the off-brand, like the resorts games like basketball and whatever. I don't know, there's too many to name. Ping pong, you know. just a lot more outside videos. I'm gonna bring back some of the tent stuff we did before, where we hung out in a tent and making videos. Do that type of stuff. A lot more just using the outside environment with videos or in our videos. So you might see us doing a Pokemon, you know, live series, and might notice we're sitting outside. You might have to kind of pay attention to the background, like, oh, are they doing this video in a more different environment, just to try to change up some layouts? Because one, we don't really have a studio anyway, and until we really get one, but I still like, you know, incorporating these interesting backgrounds. I know I'm kind of walking in the same area, but that's because there's people over that way. So want to kind of let them not have to hear me too much. Not that I mind being around people, but I'd rather just do my stuff in a random environment, wherever it might be. I also want to create at some point, and hopefully the boys have either stopped watching at this point or really not hardcore paying attention. I don't even know if I'll do a timestamp for this point in time. I don't know yet, but I don't know. If they figure it out, I guess it's not the end of the world. But I want to create some videos based on the stuff that really started our gaming obsession. Our first games we ever played were Minecraft, Mario Kart for the Wii, and Super Smash Bros. Melee / Brawl, more so Brawl than Melee, but playing some of those games and kind of incorporating it back, because that's what started our love for gaming, especially them, with all of us together, and what made us want to maybe do these on videos. So I thought about making a Minecraft world where they had to like survive the night, giving them the bare essentials and seeing if they could survive a night alone with just the, you know, what they could possibly use to survive at night alone, and doing something like that. We're gonna maybe do some like build offs where we each tell somebody, like, tell us what we want to build. So we'll say, like, let's build a TV. We'll each build a TV. Whoever has the best looking one wins, with you guys voting on that, doing stuff like that. With Mario Kart, we can each challenge ourselves. I talked about a lot of doing gaming challenges. That's one of the games we could do that with, where your opponent either picks everything about you, where they could choose your cart, your wheels, or whatever. You have to do maybe a challenge where like half blindfold, hold the controller upside down. You and your partner have to hold each half a controller. I don't know, there's so many different challenges we can incorporate with different games that can revolve back to what we originally started with, and other games too that I think will be fun to do gaming challenges and still mix in some of the retro stuff that we fell in love with and maybe you guys will enjoy seeing. Like I said, gaming challenges is something we've always wanted to bring to the channel. I think it'll be fun, whether we have like a giant wheel that determines our fate, or we each just try to challenge ourselves. And who knows, maybe we'll find something, because, you know, like, oh, they're like, oh, race with this cart. You might realize, oh, hey, I'm actually better with this cart, or something, you know, like it might actually turn out to be a benefit to you, or whatever. So I think it could be a lot of fun and make us have to try some new things and see how we can deal with those new things. I already talked about how a future Mario series will be live. We're going to do a lot more online stuff like Smash Brothers, Star Wars Battlefront. We can even do online Fortnite. I don't know, different stuff we can do online to battle people. And if you guys want to join us, we're able to battle you guys as well and fight in Smash Brothers or whatever you guys want to challenge us in. Mario Kart, we don't mind. You just let us know and we'll challenge you online and we'll see how we fare. Like I said, you know, our name is Moderate Gamers, so we're no by any means experts in any game. But I think it'd be fun to do some online, see how we kind of fare, and battle some of the people that are supporters of our channel too. And that way we can kind of talk and hang out and have fun together, whether it be through chat, in a game, or just watching us online. Batman. We got a lot more how-to videos we want to make. We do like making those how-to videos so people maybe know how to play certain games. I already talked about some of the Mario Karts.
We have to interrupt this program to let you know your iPhone is full.
Sorry for that brief cut. Apparently my phone ran out of storage. But I was talking about Mario Kart, how to play. But yeah, we want to bring all the Mario Karts from the original Mario Kart forward and bring that to the channel. And hopefully you guys will enjoy those how to plays and bringing more how to plays to the channel overall, so you guys can find how to play some of those games. Like I said, we're going to slew away from the review side of all that. Like I said, the reviews will come into the form of our Let's Plays and some of those how to plays telling you about what we would kind of suggest for those games, because like I said, who would want to watch a, you know, review of Wii Party like many years after it came out? I figured, you know, we'll do the Let's Play of it, and then that will let you all know what we kind of think of it if you wanted to kind of see that game in action when we do the Let's Play. And then I gotta go back to my script now after that brief cut. We got 3 more things and then we will wrap it up. So we were really close before my phone decided to be full of storage that I want to talk about here. Let me go ahead and open my script. It's kind of hard with the wind blowing like this. Alrighty, last couple things. Non-gaming stuff. I know we touched a bit about that with like doing like either tent videos or whatever, but we want to do maybe some movie remakes, maybe even having like a movie night for subscribers, because obviously there's like that whole copyright thing. For those that didn't know, we tried to do a Lion King remake one day where we remade all the voices, we made all the scenes and all that, but just because we used close to imagery of the movie and everything like that, they still claimed it with copyright. So that's why I think the movie nights, we need a couple good a good amount of subscribers to be in there. You guys can watch us. We can either just watch the movie as is, or we can have some fun with it, talk about it, put voices in it, whatever we want to do. I think that can be a lot of fun, and I think you guys would hopefully enjoy that, and we can have fun doing that. Also just some other non-gaming content, whether we do like just some sciencey experiments or just some random fun around the outside world, because I mean, with how nice the weather kind of is, honestly, it's like, why not go outside? I mean, as you're seeing in this video, I like being outside more so since the weather is nice. Using those in the background, maybe you'll see us play, like I said, games outside and everything. So be on the lookout for the background to be maybe a little different, because we don't really have a studio or anything yet, so we like using the outside. And I mean, even if we did have a studio, I think I'd still be using this whole outside environment. I actually went to another park actually around the area I was in originally. And some other things in the last bits here. Pokemon content. We want to do Pokemon content. Yes, I know we've been doing like you know, Red or Let's Plays of it, or Nuzlocke or whatever. But we want to do more like top 10s again. I know Brian still needs to do his Dream Gym if he wants to do that. But just more content, some speculation videos of what we think about news that comes out. Not being too far-fetched about it, not to be funny about that. But, you know, like some people are like, oh, we saw Meltan on that hill. Does that mean some UFO is gonna, like, they make up like some big story out of no really 100% proof. We don't want to be that. We want to kind of go close to factual based on what we get, with, I mean, a bit of speculation, like that could mean this or that could mean that, not being all like, well, this could mean that with this and that and this and 800 different things that maybe has a 0.01 chance of happening. And yeah, if you get it right, then you look like a mastermind, I guess. But that's not really how we're going to do it. We're just going to go based on what the facts we hear, what our opinions on it, with a little bit of speculation, but not too crazy. And then last, but certainly not least, was what we ended off the last showcase with, Super Smash Bros. Infinite. Sorry, I had to make sure I didn't just end my video there. Super Smash Bros. Infinite. As another one that we said would be coming soon, and again, we still are promising that before the end of the year. Now, I told you guys there would be a big roster reveal, telling you all the characters, how much I looked, no matter how much I tried, I could not find a complete character list anywhere. All the characters in that game, the vast over hundreds of characters that are in that game, couldn't figure it out. So, sadly, won't be that anymore. But what we will do is we'll do the announcement video whenever we have, like, what we're going to start off with is bulk recording everything, the entire fight and everything like that. So, yes, we will know what happens. We won't be able to do that probably live that I know of unless we get a video capture card. But for now, this is the plan for it. So we'll bulk record it, have it all recorded. When we're done, we will do the announcement video, tell you when it's coming, what it's all about, all the rules, all that crazy stuff that's going to happen with Infinite, so you guys kind of know what to expect, how it's going to go down, and all the details of it. And that's the video you will go watch to see it when the announcement is done, whatever, when that video is posted, whenever the date is that we agree upon for it to go, then it will go, and then we will make that video, the actual true Smash tournament, the Infinite tournament between all those hundreds of characters, be our first premiere video, and to see who would win it, who is maybe the best crazy character. Would Mickey Mouse come out of nowhere and beat Batman? Will Superman lose to Goku this time? You know, there's a billion different fight scenarios that could happen. Luke Skywalker could lose to freaking, I don't know, who's somebody that's really weak in there. I don't know. I was gonna say Kirby, but he has a giant black hole in his stomach. Mario maybe? I don't know, I guess he has invincibility. I don't know, I feel like there's an argument no matter what you make for anybody. But either way, just something crazy could happen. You never know. So, that'll be our first premiere video when that drops. And like I said, that'll happen at some point before the end of 2019. I can't 1000% guarantee it'll happen during spring, summer, but I want it to. That's why it keeps being announced, and all that. So definitely before the end of this year that will happen, and it will be our premiere video. Like I said, just stay tuned for the announcement, and I'll let you know it all. We got a police car somewhere. You know, during normal broadcasts, they would be like, "Cut! We can't do it with all these sounds." Not me. I can deal with it. But I think this will be a good wrapping point right here. I hope you guys do all enjoy this. I'm sorry for this whole video overall. It wasn't the greatest. I've never really done a vlog style. This is the first time I've ever had my camera face this way. Usually I can see my face. I don't see my face right now. I'm literally looking right at the camera. It's the first time I've ever done this. So sorry if it's shaky or like a roller coaster or something. I don't know, because obviously I'm not watching it right now and I didn't choose to watch except for where it cut off during when I last was looking at the clip a bit where it cut off to know where I needed to pick back up at. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys will leave a like, all that beautiful stuff. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. We'll keep improving, we'll keep getting better, we'll keep making our content look better and finding any way that we can to hopefully make you guys enjoy the experience of being here, and we'll keep spreading that love around, and hopefully you guys will be a part of that too. But either way, this will be the Moderate Gamer signing out. Look at this lake. It's a pretty lake. Anyway, but yeah, this is going to be the Moderate Gamer signing out. We'll see you all in the very next video, whenever that might be.